Alright, here's the prerequisites for raising private money, guys. I'm changing gears on you. So this is for the newer investors in the room that want to know what you got to do before you get going in real estate on raising money. So the newer investors here in the room that are looking to start doing private money deals, this is what I believe you got to do to start doing private money projects. Okay? You got to, number one, you got to set goals. Because if you don't know where you're going, you're only going to get but so far. Okay? You're going to be an unanchored ship, if you can picture that, like a boat with no motor in it and no anchor. You might bump into something good. You might bump into, a Treasure Island, but you also might bump into an iceberg. Okay? So I find that goals are fantastic for you as personal direction for yourself. And when I say set goals, I mean your 1, 3, and 5-year goals. And this is even further. For those of you guys that have a significant other, set 1, 3, and 5-year goals for what you want for your life. Okay? Where do I want to live? Where do I want to, what kind of car do I want to drive? What kind of this, what kind of that, what kind of that? Paint the picture, man. Get inspired about it. Why not? Life's supposed to be inspiring, okay? Call them BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals, just talk about where you want life to go, okay? Or do it by yourself, whatever it is. Then take that goal set and, tape it on your refrigerator, read it every morning when you make your Cheerios, okay? And then take that and translate it into your business goals. What size business, what type of business do you need to have to manifest those life goals for yourself? Okay? So then take those business goals and put them in your pocket when you meet with new investors. Okay? Say, well, this is where I'm going, just so you know. Like, I'm going to do this many flips, this many wholesale deals, this many rental deals, this many whatever, in year 1, year 3, and year 5. Why does that matter to them?
So the job?
Huh?
The job?
If they invest with you, that's where they're going too. Right? Because this is a long-term relationship. You're showing them, hey, this is where my train's going. If you get on the train, this is where it's heading. We're going to apartment buildings, we're going to do flips, we're going to go buy rentals, we're going to do all this. This is a long-term relationship. It should be. So set goals and tell your investors about them. You might not want to tell them the kind of house you want to live in 5 years from now, but that doesn't matter to them. It's not their business, really. What is their business is where your business is going, because they're kind of becoming a financial partner. They're becoming your banker in a way. Okay? Then you want to get some experience, and people get hung up on this word. When I mean experience, I don't mean that to go do private money deals, you got to do some private money deals before you do private money deals. What I mean is you got to get experience somehow in the business. Like, to use you as an example, if I can pick on you, you're getting experience in the business, perhaps not putting your own money into the game right now, because you're working with someone who does have their money into the game. So a year from now, if you decided to go pitch someone and doing work with you, and I don't know if you already have investment properties or whatnot, if you do, great, but let's pretend you don't, and let's pretend a year from now you go and do that pitch, okay? You can say, I worked for a company that managed X amount of dollars in real estate, that had X amount of tenants, that did this many transactions, I did this for their company, I learned this, I did it for 2 years, this is what I got, okay? That is experience. Yeah, you didn't play with your own chips, but that's okay. You learned the game by working with someone else. And oh, by the way, these are the people I met when I was doing it. This is my contact base. This, that. Okay? You follow me? Okay. So I'm not saying, job is not a 4-letter word. Okay? Bless you.
Bless you.
Right? So you could also, wholesaler, right? Okay. You do some wholesales, but also other stuff too? Okay, cool. So, if you decided to pitch a private money, what's that?
I have none.
Okay, cool. But listen, next time you're at a cocktail party, when somebody asks you what you do for a living, what do you say? Bless you. When somebody asks you what you do for a living, if you and I meet, at a networking event, what do you do for a living?
I'm a real estate investor.
Thank you. Well done. Doesn't matter what you do for a living, and I'm sure it's something honorable, okay? And it's great, and you might be proud of it, but it may not put any money in your pocket, okay? So, again, off topic, but when you guys meet new people, what you do for a living may be wonderful, right? But it's just, you're a real estate investor from here on out, okay? I dub you all, because what's going to happen is, every here again, people say, oh, that's cool, real estate investing. You mean you flip houses like the people on TV? Yes, like those people on TV. I do that, right? Or I'm going to do that, whatever, right? they most likely won't change the subject. And every here and again, they're going to say, man, I sure wish I could invest in real estate, but I don't have the time, right? And you could say, well, guess what I got? I got time, right? Especially if you have money to put to work in business, I have time, The more money you have, the more time I have, right? Right. Hey, if you want. So experience doesn't necessarily have to come from hands-on experience in your own deals. It can come through mentoring. It can come through working as a JOB for somebody else, And that's okay. As long as you guys see the end game there, like I said, job's not a 3-letter word, okay? Then you got to have a team. Because there's no one I know in this business that operates by themselves. There's too many moving parts. There's too much stuff going on. If you find that you're by yourself in your business, it's only because you haven't built your team yet. And you need to get out and build a team. Okay? So that means you need your banker, your mortgage broker, your property manager, your contractor, your insurance guy, your money person, your whatever it is. So that when you go and meet with your first private money person that said, hey, I wish I could invest in real estate, but I don't have the time, right? You can sit down and say, I already have an agent. I already have a mortgage broker, I already got a property manager. They manage this many doors, right? So, whatever.